I just burn myself. Well, I've never done that before. Ash flew on me. I'm fine. It did sting though, which I didn't really know that happens with ash. Ooh, I'm about to set this house on fire accidentally. This is myrrh. Frankincense and myrrh clear out the spaces, and sage calls things in, so you want to be careful, okay? First I light frankincense or myrrh, that's myrrh, and then what happened to my? Then I light my sage. I'm not gonna light it yet because I'm not sure who I'm calling in yet. I don't really know what this reading is going to be about. I know that it's for me, and it's also for whomever of you show up. So it's collective reading, and I'm included in it. Cheers. Settle in. And no idea how long this could go on for. We're going to start with chakra love. Just asking, what chakra? What crystal, what chakra, or chakras do we need to give attention to tonight? So tonight is the last night of the Lionsgate portal, and I don't really know much about the astrology and stuff. I'm just beginning to start to research and learn about that stuff. But I can tell you this, I have felt it all these days. You can tell from the bags under my eyes. There's like so many epiphanies for me, hard truths, sadness, happiness too. So much sadness. Just so trying, not trying because I am. I just say trying because it's been slow to let go. So, whatever you guys are also battling with to let go of, this is for all of us. This is for the deep-hearted, the soul shakers, the soul movers, the soul shakers, the risk takers, the banana quakers. Yep. All right, son. Speaking of that, Wu-Tang on Hulu, the American Saga, the series, season 2 comes out on like September 6th or whatever that first Wednesday is. I can't wait. Wu Wednesdays, yo, I can't wait. If you haven't watched the series yet, it's so good. Wu-Tang, an American Saga. That's what the series is called. And all of the members are involved, and RZA writes it, but it's the true story. And there's some stuff that's changed around, but it is like, it's so good, and it's so inspiring. It truly is. It truly inspired me. And it continues to. Check it out. Okay. Woo! Well, let's take this one, and then I'll do vulnerability, throat chakra. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. For how I'm taking that is, all of that I just said, it's awkward for me. It's awkward for me to talk into this thing. It's easier because there's no one actually there watching me. You know what I mean? But there's this, I need to like build up to how much attention I can handle energetically. You know what I'm saying? I know you all know what I'm saying. So that's how I'm taking this for me, was just using my voice and letting go of judgment for me. And that's being vulnerable every time I show up on here. So that's for you guys too. And what is yours? what is something that you've been told is a weakness, but is really, and it kills you, being told, you know, it quiets you, it smalls you, it smallens you, it makes you smaller, it dims your light. You guys know I wear this as a promise to myself to never let my light dim again. Yo, I need to fucking, my light didn't dim, I was just sad. I've just been up and down sad. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go for another one, or however many come out. Connection flipped, and expression. Heart chakra, throat chakra, lapis lazuli, and green ocean jasper. Interesting. Abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Solar plexus, citrine. So if any of those resonate, or all of those resonate, I would totally go get them, or whatever. Order them, or go hold them, or look at them. So many are like not coming all the way out. There's so many of them. Makes me think there's a lot of you. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. And the connection one was about Mother Earth and Father Earth making love in your heart. Root chakra, smoky quartz. So what do we have so far? We have root, heart, throat. I'm missing something. I'm not taking that one because it fell. Another throat chakra, Amazonite. Creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. I forgot to put my phone on airplane. Can I do that? Let's see. Will it let me? Okay. Hi. I don't know what happened. Bottom is sacral chakra, carnelian. Letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. And creativity, use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. That's what I'm doing right now with this reading. That's the way I'm using my creativity. So maybe this is like a reminder and encouragement to y'all, to that thing that you do that's creative, that's maybe a little bit different. Maybe pick it up again. Look into it. See how your creativity comes out in maybe unconventional ways. So we have root, sacral. I don't think we had solar plexus, but maybe we did. Heart, throat. We didn't have third eye, and we didn't have crown. Interesting. Interesting, because they're all the really psychic things. So maybe this is about being more focused in the 3D, like on your 3D existence and the where you want to move from here. I know that's all gonna show up, the psychic stuff. You know it is too. So just buckle in, little boo-boos. Here we go. Why? I don't want to do this one right first. Do I? I got this dream decoder deck and it's so dope. And it's a super obscure deck, and I got it from fucking Spencer's in the mall. I couldn't believe they had it. I was like, what? I was in there with my kid. My kid loves that shit. And Hot Topic, all the way. These are super cool, but like I can't totally figure out how to work them into the readings yet. But I know they want to be used. Because they're all about dreams, and they talk about... I'll figure it out. I don't know if I'm going to pull it right now. It's telling me, yes, I am. So, guess what? Here we go. Here we go. I don't even know what I'm just fully, I don't even have a question. Do I need one? No. Technology. See what I'm saying? I feel like this is going to mean something to some of you, just seeing this. So if it does and you want to share it, I would love to hear it in the comments. Okay, I'm going to read this. Well, hold on. First, I'm going to... That's literally what I'm working on right now is the technological aspect of this stuff, because I've been having technical issues and gear issues and stuff. So I just asked 2 people in my life who are good at that, and one of them just got back to me today. I just asked them this morning and they got back to me. That's why I'm not back yet with the weeklies, because there's space issues and internet, all this stuff is going on the technical side. So hang in there with me. I'll be back. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it very much. And I'm trying. Okay. Technology. Computers, laptops, and tablets occur very commonly in dreams, so do heavier pieces of hardware, such as elevators or escalators. Often the technology malfunctions or proves frustrating in some other way. If it's a computer, your files may get deleted or corrupted, or you're unable to access them or receive messages or emails. If it's an elevator, the mechanism sticks. We think of technology as a servant programmed to obey our bidding. Hence, devices that malfunction in a dream show that we aren't in as much control of a situation or relationship as we think. Right? Okay. I also feel like this anxiety, you know what I mean? Because of an expectation, because of some kind of attachment. That's due to an obligation, a feeling of obligation. In your interpretation, consider the purpose of the technology. A dysfunctional email system may imply that you're struggling to connect or communicate your true feelings to someone, or being insufficiently clear or empathic about your needs. I'm wondering too if some of you are going to get a message. You're maybe waiting to hear something, and it's going to come. And it's going to come through text or call or something that has to do with technology. Not like a maybe mail, but if this doesn't fit, look for other sources of frustration the dream may reflect. Something obstructing your career, the feeling that technology is passing you by. It definitely has a control piece to it too. Subtle, but yeah. So, clearly we are all in a place where we are holding on. They're still holding on to something. It's probably you're in the end stages. If you're showing up for this, you're in the end stages, because that's where I am. And so you all are mirroring me, and I'm mirroring you. You know what I mean? But I'm like the mirror right now. Am I? Yeah. You guys are sending those signals, and I'm the mirror or antenna. Okay, what? Okay, that's always way louder than it's not as loud here as it is on there, I've noticed. And then that squeaky chair. Belt got stuck. I don't normally wear belts. I was out. Yeah. My house clothes are a slightly different version of my outside clothes, and some of them don't overlap at all. Okay. We're moving on. I'm just deciding. I'm not deciding. I'm seeing what's coming through. Where next? Oh, and don't worry. I have a zillion decks pulled. I'll count them later. The Tarot of Mystical Moments. But I don't know. Also, here's the competition right now. The Oracle of Mystical Moments and the Light Seers. And now the fucking field just yelled in my head. And the field, but it really said the fountain, and that one's over there, so. I wonder if all those represent like individuals of you. Do you know what I mean? Or like if there's groups. If that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do some shufflies of the others just to make sure. I've been so into these. The Oracle of Mystical Moments. I've been using them without even really having to use tarot. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. This one. This is the... This is a winner right now. We got one more, the Light Seers. Oh my god, the field. The field needs to shut the fuck up, okay? Stop it. Whoever of y'all out there like, the field! Shut up. Dude, I'm wide open. It's how I shoot photography, and it's how I be. Ooh. So much sad is in this deck. Woo. Jeez. I do that to make sure they're facing the right way. Because I'm always pretty certain, but then every now and then I'm wrong. Like I miss it. And I'm like, fuck. Are we starting with the Light Seers? This is weird. They've never had me do this and flip them over and look at them. Oh, we're going Eva. We're going... Oh, man, it's so strong. It's so... I'm doing both. I don't know. I don't even know how that's gonna work, but it's right. It's split right down the middle. Maybe it's a you and them. We're gonna find out. We're not done. But I'm gonna stop there. There's Eva again. And Liberty. All is connected came out. And I'm going to pull a light Seers. Jeez Louise. My goodness. Wow. This is so intense. Oh boy. Not necessarily negative. Definitely agony. Page of Swords. Okay. What's on the bottom? The Emperor. Oh. For all of you who've been following along, I have an Emperor. I'm the Empress. I have an Emperor who's literally in Aries, not Libra. And he's Aries. He's not my Emperor anymore. I don't have him. And I never did. I didn't, you know what I mean. But that's who I'm letting go of. Even if he's already let go of me. So. Okay, the Page of Swords is you're moving toward clarity. You're actively seeking out the truth right now. You're a student of the truth, and there's a certain level though of mistrust. You're not fully. You are holding boundaries tight right now because you're still fragile for whatever reason that is, you know? And it's very often like it's keeping an eye out. So it's keeping an eye out on your person, or they're keeping an eye out on you, but I'm gonna say it's you because it's me. It's me, for sure. When you don't have closure and your heart is devastated or had been devastated, even the smallest drop of clarity is a humongous relief. Especially on people who have borderline personality disorder but didn't know that until a couple weeks ago because I just got diagnosed. So, okay. This is for all of us, the feelers. The Page of Pentacles. Look at all this student energy. So the Page of Pentacles is, so that makes the Page of Swords not the, it makes it a little bit different. Because this is dedication to the long run, for the long haul. It's stable, you are committed. Your commitment is solid. So let's see. Oh, this is very exciting. The Two of Pentacles. That's trying to find the balance, figure out what needs to go, stay, or how to tweak your schedule or something, you know what I mean? Between more than one thing. That could be in any way, whatever way that is. So if it could be literally in any way, however that connects with you. But you're dedicated, we're dedicated. Oh, did you see that? It flipped and then went still, but you know we're gonna look at it because it's the Ten of Cups. The happiest card in the deck, the happily ever after card, the true heart blessed life. And I know I gotta look at that, the Seven of Swords, betrayal. Deceit. I'm gonna look at it because that's what we're doing right now. The Six of Swords. Okay, yeah. So that's the journey you're taking, we're taking, of removing ourselves to go find balance. And that's totally what all this is about, right? Letting go, being vulnerable, using our voices, turning our pain into creativity, right? We're in a relationship with ourselves. And we are strengthening that in all of the ways, whatever it looks like for all of us, because we're dope. Judgment. That's a call. That's answering the call. That's a transformation. That's all the truths are out. And for me, I don't have closure, but I got to a bunch of truths on my own. And woo! Can't ignore them. You don't always need to have closure. You know what I mean? An example. I don't know if my person is a good person. I used to know for sure that he was. I thought I knew. But I do not know if he is. But what I know is that he was not good to me. That's the truth. I don't really, what more closure do I need? The details would be nice. But do I need them? Because that's what weighs the most. And I don't know if he ever loved me, but I know that he wasn't loving to me and hasn't been for both of those. So you feel me? The Eight of Wands in reverse. That's communication at a halt. I'm gonna look it up and see if there's some other obscure meaning, because there probably is. But we're gonna go back to this one, all is connected. I've had this one before. I don't fully remember it. I feel like it's tied into our quests, our missions, our like what we're like, our the choices we've made for the paths we're taking, like the research we're doing. Through all of the learning, our understanding of self and source and all is deepening. That's what I think. The Eight of Wands in reverse is interesting because it can mean, we're going to clarify it, of course, but it means a delay. And so did we want to communicate outward and we're taking it back? Because the Eight of Wands upright is about communication that comes in after clarity, after you get to a different part and you've learned something new and you want to share it, and there's this like really strong push to share it, you know, like really. So that could be impulses. It could be taming the impulses. It's either coming from us out or coming from out in. So we're gonna figure that out. And the damn fucking Emperor on the goddamn bottom, fuck that. And the stupid Six of Cups, which is soulmate past life. I'm channeling my pain into something creative. Okay. What are we gonna clarify with? Oh, the White Witch is like, you're gonna clarify with me, bitches. She didn't say bitches. I just put that in there. She said, you're gonna clarify with me, please. See, she's nice. I'm not nice. I am nice. I'm also kind of high. I'm high. I'm gonna get more high. But I'm not, whatever. Okay. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. I should read that. I'm gonna read it. All is connected. Let's pull it apart. No, it's saying read it first. Okay. Forgot that Eva card is about deception. Someone who presents themselves as safe and loving and embracing, and they are not that. Duplicity, caution. Okay, all is connected. Innovation, transformation, growth, release. Transformation is judgment, right? It's also the creativity. So y'all, this energy, all our energy is coming through pretty strong. It's a pretty clear message so far, right? I actually expect this to resonate with everyone who watches this. Every one of you who comes here and watches this, I think it's going to resonate with you. Just fill in whatever your things are, you know? And share if you want in the comments, but don't worry, you don't have to. A girl sits on a tree trunk and holds leaves in her hands while others blow away in the wind. A small spider holds a few leaves together with his fine filament, even though the wind threatens to tear them apart. Don't be afraid of changes. Release your fear by letting go. Could that be? Letting go of the need to like try to save it one more time, or try to get closure for yourself, or try to depend on, let's just say it this way, to try to depend on anything outside of yourself for this next step. For me, I'm in a place where I know that I have to do this 100% on my own, and I have to get to a place where I'm fully realized on my own before I can be in anything with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Change is hard and often painful, but it is the only way to grow. You may drift, but you will never lose yourself. Life goes on and nothing ends. It is reshaped into something new by the wind. I like that thought, or like by breath, right? And then you inhale, and then you exhale it, and then, you know. Not better or worse, but different. And in that change lies wonder and openings. Life goes on and nothing ends. It is reshaped into something new by the wind. Not better or worse, but different. And in that change lies wonder and openings. I'm not afraid of what's ahead, and I don't feel like that's what this is. There's a little bit of hesitation. My hesitation isn't because I'm afraid of what's ahead, because I know that whatever doesn't work out isn't supposed to work out. It's not for me. I know that. That's a belief I have. That's it's like, I know that here. I'm so sad. But there comes a point, and I'm there now because I have closure for myself, where you have to stop, you have to tell the sad it's too much, right? Enough is enough. It's time. It is sad. What happened to you all is devastatingly sad. The saddest thing that's happened to you ever in your life. The pinnacle of it. You haven't been here before to this place, so you don't know how to go forward all the way, but you're dedicated to yourself and figuring it out. So kudos, right? To all of us. Love. To all of us. I am going to pull a tarot on these. I'm not really sure. I feel like I almost don't feel like I need it, but fine. Oh wait, I just say yes, you do need it. Yes, you do. Okay, so I don't know if it's okay. It might be not connected to that exactly. You're gonna flip around. We're gonna see what you are. The Lovers. That's the soulmate union. That's two actualized beings making a conscious and committed choice to each other, to be committed to each other. An open, clear. We're both committed to yourself and your relationship with the source, and then you come together in a union, as a new entity. It's out there, right? We just said it. I just said it. First, I got to work on me and the source and me. Okay, let's see what comes out for reals, though. Okay. The Moon. I'm gonna have to pull another card on that. This could mean a Cancer. If you have someone who is Cancer or has Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart. I'm Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. I'm feeling really strong High Priestess vibes for this. Let's see what's on the bottom. Death. Transformation. I feel like it's gestation almost, which is really weird, but it's like floating. You know what I mean? Like when you're like cryogenically, like in a whatever, like you're not that, because you're not floating in that, but and you're totally forget I even said that. That's not what I mean. In one of those like deprivation bath things. You know what I'm saying? It's like you've done the work, right? You've done the work. You're clear about the lessons. You're clear about the areas, the weaknesses or whatever that still need growth, and you're working on it. You're committed. You're committed. You're still sad, but you're still moving forward. And you are calling back all of your energies. You're culling them, or I don't know if that's the right word either, but you're calling them all back. And they're like regenerating, because you're about to come out. You're about to burst out and be open, out in the open. And it's not quite time yet, and it's okay. It's you need a lot of love right now. You need to surround yourself with love and support right now, okay? Self-care, self-care, self-care. If you're like really tired, nap, right? Make sure you're drinking enough and eating well balanced as possible. And sleeping as much as possible. Like literally as much as you're able to do. Do the best you can at all of those things. Not like just like, oh, I need to do better. Like you're doing it. You know what I mean? Even if it's a tiny step. Well, we're going to pull a card on that, and we're going to use the Tarot of Mystical Moments. No, we're not. Oh my gosh, the field. Hold on. I think this one has wonky cards, like different things that I might have to look them up because I don't know what they are, or they call them something different, or they have their own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And once we use the Oracle of Mystical Moments for the moon, okay. I've had both of these too. 11 Queen Bee, which is spiritual, your purpose, your life purpose. It's like 11-11 energy, right? And 49, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 13, which is 4. Yep. Keys on trees. Look at the similarities with the columns, first of all, and the layers and the levels. You can never remember which way you're seeing it. This is first. So hopefully this is on whatever end that is. Oh, there, definitely. I was just gonna say a birthing, an implantation, like you're about to bloom, to burst. Let's look though, so I think it's in some kind of cutty way. No. Which book? This book. Strength, growth, motherhood. This might have to do for some of you with motherhood. You may have lost a baby. And if you did, I love you. Even if you didn't and you needed that, it's for whoever needed it. Madam Queen Bee is big and strong, yet gentle and mothering. Her skirt is a flower tower, a home for bees that sustain our ecosystem. She gives strength, power, and life to her surroundings. She is Mother Nature. She is responsible for the tulips that send energy into the world and all that grows to know the beauty of each day. Her children are the children of Earth. She nurtures all of us. She's the Empress, which is Libra and Taurus, which is me. Oh, it's coming out for all is connected, right? And her children are the children of all of us. You're about to step out into the world with something new. And that could be in whatever that is. It could be a human, you know. It could be a project. It could be a new part of you, your authentic, solid self. However that fits. It's like the sun coming up after the moon goes down, right? Let's see what keys on trees is, because I do not remember. What time are we at with this? The last time I had an hour reading, it took 7 hours to upload. So let's hope that doesn't happen today. Believe in yourself, solutions, creativity. There we go, right? On the top of a winding, shiny metal tower, there's an elephant captured in a cage. A vast jungle of giant trees and plants surrounds him, but the elephant is not distressed. There are keys hanging from the trees. If he picks one, he can open the cage and release himself into the wild. Closure for yourself, healing for yourself, taking that final step when something happened outside of your control and there's nobody outside of you that can make it right, and you're at a point where you have to make this choice for your life. It's for the quality of your life for the rest of your life. You're still alive. You're still here. If you choose to be here and still alive and moving forward. I just feel like I don't know what just happened there. You did choose to be here. You've chosen to be here. You're choosing every day, some of you. I don't know where I was going. Oh, wait. Right, you do it. You have to get it. You have to make the decision for yourself. And that's where we all are. What's in the past is done. It's closed. And it's so painful. And you have every right to feel all of the pain you're feeling. It is disempowering to ourselves to keep carrying the pain. I got arrested during the Republican National Convention in Philadelphia in 2000, and I got my ass kicked by the police, and I was complying, and I'm not going to get totally into it, but it was awful. I was in the roundhouse, which is not full jail, but it's whatever, for 36 hours, it's like 2 days, shy of 2 days in there. My oldest kid was 5 at the time. I didn't have any other kids. When I finally got released, I was terrified to go home. I was terrified that I was going to get put back in jail again, because that's what they were doing in Philly. Anyone that said they looked like a protester, they were ripping from the street, literally, and putting them in. When I got home, that was super traumatic. And the thing I realized is, look, Denise, you've chosen life. You chose to live. You have a choice here. You can either die or be alive. Well, you're not choosing death. You're choosing life. So if you choose life, you are, how old was I in 2000? I don't know, 30 something. 28? No, I don't know how old I was. Yeah, 29? 30? No. Yes. Sorry. I'll be 50 in 2 months. So you guys can figure it out. Tell me in the comments how old I was in August of 2000. I was born in 71. Maybe I was 29. I don't know. Okay. I have the rest of my life to live. I'm choosing life. What kind of life do I want? I had to make the choice that right there it wasn't going to, because freedom is fake. Freedom is fake. That's the number one thing that I learned. Freedom is false. You're not truly free as a human. You can make your own choices, and you have free will, and you can make your own choices, but so do other people, and there are the things that, I just was very aware that at any minute the government could, if they decided, anyone in power could, or anyone really, could just come right through the door and just and do whatever they want at any time. So it's either be terrified by that for the rest of your life, or pick and choose the rules you follow. Set your own code of honor. Set your own. That's what I did. That's what I do. I have a healthy disregard for the law. and I follow my own code. And that's where you guys are too, right? I had to make that choice, and you've made the choice too, and you're starting. So we're all just about to come out of the gestational period. We're calling all our energy back. I just this past weekend had an instance where I literally saw, I was out on a walk, and I came across my person, and I watched all of my energy come back to me. I had turned a corner, and it had turned with me, and I wasn't aware of it at that, I was fully with my headphones in my own world, and I turned the corner, and it came, and then there was him. And how I knew it was there was because I saw it all come back, and it was immediate. And I was like, I just completely turned and got out of there. I was very annoyed. But it was really like, whoa, wow. And it was my instinctual response, which makes me so full of joy, right? Because what a great response that is. That's where you all are too. You can trust in all of the work you've done, and you can trust in your power, and you can trust in the universe, that the universe does have your back. Keep surrendering to the flow. I know it's so silly, but that's why I called this channel Surrender to the Flow Tarot. And I'm air and water. All I do is flow. Shape-shifty, right? Did I finish this? Yes. So we're the shapers. We're the shapers. We're taking our pain and we're shaping it into something else, and we're making something beautiful from that. And beautiful can be whatever you see as beautiful. It doesn't have to be some conventional idea of what beautiful is. That's what we are. So I'm still gonna pull on the Eight of Wands in reverse, just to doubly. It's weird. It wants me to use the lights here, so that's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Two of Swords. What are the two things? What is the first thing? What is the first? And what is the second? Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh. So the Two of Swords came out. And so I asked, what are the two things that we're deciding? So the Two of Swords is when you were trying to align your 5D and your 3D, your head and your heart, your human thinking and your esoteric being. That's what that is. It's about merging them together. Because when this comes out, you're too much in the overthinking. You're in the brain instead of the mind. Feel me? And so what has come out as the things is the Nine of Cups and Temperance. And Temperance was sideways, going into the upright. Look at the color differences. Give me a moment. But I mean, it's pretty... The temperance is this, is literally this. The universe wants there to be a delay. There's a delay on whatever conclusion you think you wanted or were going to do, or you have an idea or a conclusion or an expectation. It's deep in. It's the underneath. It's your deepest wish about whatever the situation is. The universe is asking, is asking you right now to choose. Because we have ownership of this. The onus is on us, right? So the universe is asking us to choose temperance, to have faith in ourselves, right? We just said that, right? We can have faith in who we can believe in our abilities to get us through this. And the universe is asking us to have faith in the universe, faith in our bonds with the universe, and faith in ourselves, and not to have control. Do not do anything to manipulate, to control. Do you understand what I mean? You don't want to do, so really think about things before you do them. Ask yourself, what is the underlying motivation? And that will help you decide if what you're doing in a moment, where it belongs, okay? The other is the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. It's the one before the Ten of Cups, the happiest card in the deck, which came out in the inside of another, right? Of this one. It's right there for us. It's like we're choosing this, or we're choosing to act impulsively, or to hold on. It's funny because the Eight of Wands is about rapid movement forward, right? But I'm feeling it like it's movement forward because you're trying to grasp onto something still instead of letting it go. Look, it even looks like that, right? It's pretty cool. This chick be like, ah, get out of my hair! Out in my hair! Why? Or she's really like, what is this? What happened? Where did I wake up? How did I get here? If either of those scenarios relate to you, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so we're dope. And this was like what in this last night of Lionsgate, right? What to focus on. And that is to focus on our reserve, building our reserve, internal reserve up. That's keep deepening your levels of stability, your roots. Keep letting them go deeper, okay? Letting them go deeper. The deeper, the firmer. You know what I mean? The firmer the foundation for you. I was watching, there was a storm here last night, and my bed is right next to my windows, and there's a tree where my bed is in the yard, and it's huge, and it's kind of dead. So I was like, ooh, because everything was really moving, but it's such a fucking miracle to watch a tree. It's so magnificent. It's like, but this is like chilling. You know what I mean? All this is like, woo woo. That's us. Lotus flower. I just got this teeny tiny lotus. That's where I am. About to pop up. We're all about to pop up. And I'm a pop up like a lotus, I guess. Maybe my vagina's about to get busy. Probably not. No way. There's no way. There's literally probably no way. Okay. Okay. was going to pull a white light oracle card. Let's do that because it is Lionsgate. And so, the last night. And these are all like they're light seer cards, which all of you are. And if you don't know what that is, Google it. If you've watched this long, you're a light seer, a light worker. Light seer is the tarot. Hello. I wonder what time it actually is. I had time to go for a walk before my nighttime stuff happens. I start closing down really early, like 5 p.m. Dinner, yoga, meditation. I'll close the house down. Hang out with the cats. Shower, bed. Get up. I'm in bed at like, I try to be in bed by 8:15, asleep by 8:45. It doesn't always happen. But I don't use my phone. Once I'm laying in bed, it's off. I even put it on airplane or do not disturb. And I get up at like 4:45, 4:20, 4:45, 5, it depends. Yep. City's quiet in that time of the morning. Okay, last. Ooh. We're not going to read them, but I'll just read them out loud. Beta of Spirit Wolf and Shekinah. So look them up. Okay, bottom of the deck is Deer of Delta 26-8, which is the self. It's beautiful, huh? That'd be a pretty tattoo. What came out was 19. Salve Polluti 741 hertz. So definitely look up on YouTube. Just put 741 hertz and different things will come up. Let's see. Tune into your heart and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine being that brings joy to your heart. Right? Our focus is on us. We're recalling everything back in. Right? It's pretty dope. Here's to all of us in the next part of our lives. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. Yes. We live in an age of heightened environmental, emotional, and spiritual pollution. During such a world age, it takes more work to experience clarity, purity, and originality. Again, with the creativity, right? Often the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off further negative influences and attempting to dislodge the toxins permeating our energy field, psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The onslaught continues with chemical toxins in foods, polluted oceans, which contaminate sea life, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. Amen. When technology came out, remember? When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, such as the current case, progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. Okay. This is a lot to read, and I wasn't maybe going to read all of it. Hold on, let me just let me read ahead a little and see if I'll just summarize it. It's a lot. All right. I'm going to read it. Higher beings are lovingly and faithfully working to assist souls in their transition from fear to a love-based inner orientation, and to become strong enough to ward off further negative influences and reverse the toxic culture within themselves and our world. A shift is available for hearts willing to exchange the constant battle with relentless negativity for being a source of light, love, and peace abiding on this planet. When these hearts reside in an inner place of purity, they are able to bring unconditional love and spacious primordial wisdom into our world, for the spiritual benefit of all beings. With their positive enthusiasm for the healing for all beings, they can do much good in the world. To be around such hearts instills peace and relaxation, hopefulness and vitality within the soul. The frequency of 741 hertz cleans things up. Salve polluti is a Latin expression which means to clear pollutants and toxins. This frequency focuses on clearing. It's funny, I just gave up chocolate and nuts. Almonds. I did. And it's day 2, and I can tell the difference. They're not pollutants or toxins, but I eat dark chocolate and it has low sugar. I eat like high quality of it, but it has high caffeine. I use chocolate like Harry Potter. I use it to medicate myself, just a square at a time. But I was having it too much, and I have a bunch of health things that aggravates. So it could mean for you actually literally removing things, or maybe you find yourself in a place where I am too, and you're doing that, and we're going to do the physical pollutants and the spiritual, right? This frequency focuses on clearing, freeing the hold of negativity, and allowing the natural way of bright, beautiful manifestation to unfold. That's this and this. The queen bee, which is the empress, which is the you are creation, you make it all happen within yourself, and the 9 of cups, which is wish fulfillment, right? This frequency works to clear infections and electromagnetic radiation from the body. It also attunes one to the harmonics of the quantum field, the reorganizing principle of the higher self, which knows what you are and how to dislodge and disengage from that which is inauthentic and obstructive to your radiant being. When this oracle appears in a reading, it is a call to clear yourself and your space in ways that feel affirming, inspiring, and beautiful for you. Trust that no matter how much gunk the ego-driven actions of humans might generate, it is no match for the power of spirit at play in willing human hearts. It's true. Love is the strongest power. Light is the strongest force. May all energy, what is light? Force, energy, what is it? May all such hearts join with spirit and with each other to clear and bless all creatures for the greatest good. Now, oh, there's more. Okay. There's a lot to read. Let me drink water. So there's a healing process. Get ready. You're going to have to take notes. And then we're going to be finished. Right? Normally I'd be popping chocolate in my mouth. Y'all know it. Bring your awareness into the present moment as you ground yourself by feeling your feet connecting to the earth. That's how I have to read. I read barefoot with my feet planted on when I'm actually shuffling and stuff on the wood. Let there be, when I sing too, when I would sing in front of people, I would do it barefoot. So self-conscious, and I was like, oh my God, I need to have something. I didn't recognize what it was back then. Let there be a feeling of pleasant heaviness as your feet pull the energy down from your heart and toward the earth. It is if the feet can discharge unwanted energies, which the Earth Mother, with her alchemical skill of transmutation, can utilize as fertilizer for new life. That's exactly what it is. Place a hand over your heart. Feel your connection with yourself, with the light within, with the spiritual vastness that is the light within your heart. See, imagine, feel, or intend that the heart connection to the spiritual light is becoming stronger and more powerful as you gently tune your awareness to it. So you can just watch it. You can just, you can just see it or feel it, and you can just acknowledge that it's getting bigger. You don't have to force it or try to make it get bigger. Your attention on it will make it grow. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't have to do anything but give it your focus, just your attention. That just means just watch it. You feel me? The only obligation you have is to yourself, and is to watch things, is to be an observer. Okay. If you can relax and allow it, that intelligent inner light will begin to clear, cleanse, heal, renew, and protect you from within your cells. It will move out into all aspects of your life. That's what happened to me over the weekend. Dude, it was crazy. You may feel this at a subtle level, but even if you feel nothing, you can trust it is happening anyway. If I hadn't come across him, I wouldn't have known that my energy is like, that's what it's doing all the time. And that it's at the point now where it immediately knows where it is not giving anymore and it is coming back. You know what I'm saying? You can further empower your process with this prayer. I call upon the pure white light for cleansing, realignment, renewal, and protection now. May I be protected from all negativities, purged from all malignant energies, and held in the sanctity of the light in all dimensions of my being. I shed and release that which obstructs my luminous and true nature. Through divine mercy and grace, for the spiritual benefit of all beings, so be it. When you are ready, ground yourself and hydrate well. You have completed your healing process. Well, I know what I'll be doing tonight, son. Let me know if you guys do it. Let me know if you want what it's like when you wake up tomorrow or in the next few days. If you want. Okay? Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming and sharing your energy with me and letting me share mine with you. I do not know when I will see you again, but I hope it is sooner than later. I am doing personal readings, and I'm mentioning that because part of my issues are technical, and so I need to get new gear. And so the way that I need to get new gear, it would be 100% funded from readings, from money I'm bringing in, okay? So that was awkward, more awkward than I thought. I don't know why I'm so awkward right now. I'm not gonna edit it out. Okay. If you want a reading from me, don't use my link. Send me a message. And because I have been thinking about, and I just haven't done it, doing some kind of special right now. So my readings are 60 to 90 minutes, a minimum of 60 minutes, and they're 150 for that. So it can be the minimum of 60 and the max of 90 minutes. And I've been thinking of, because I was doing separate half hour, and it just made no sense because they always all took at least an hour. You know what I mean? So just combine it into one. I'm not sure what the price is going to be. It takes me an hour to set up and a half hour to break down after. So in addition to the readings, even this one, you feel me? So it's a lot of my time. So I'm trying to think of like what makes the most sense, but I don't know exactly what it's going to be. So if you're interested in it, contact me, not on the Calendly thing. send me a message, or if you know me in real life, text me or whatever, and we'll work something out. And my hours of availability will be different than the ones that are on the Calendly. So let's just ignore that for right now. Okay? Okay. All right. Thank you, and bye.